sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the great cities of the world, London, England. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the New York Jets.
Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They come in pretty desperate here for a win as they've started the year 0-5.
And it seems way too early to start talking about hot seats. But guess what? When a team is 0-5, people start wondering about their jobs.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Broncos, they come into this one knowing it's been a while since tasting victory. Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action.
To throw is Fields.
And he will slide to a stop. And run with Allen. And he stopped immediately there. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
One play action. Fields. Out right, he's got Rucker.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. But thankfully, this is corralled by the offense, so they will, in fact, hold on to the football. And he'll get it. He's over for a touchdown.
Justin Fields with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Jets will jump on top with the game's first score here.
This defense already looking at a deficit on the scoreboard, but now what can they design here to disrupt this third down play? Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose, you got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Working out of the gun is Nix. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Andre Sisco. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
The struggles continue here offensively. Still nothing for them on the scoreboard, and now an interception.
Yeah, the offense looks extremely sluggish, not really in sync at all. Dare I say?
Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly right. You practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
Nix to the air.
At the 38-yard line.
He gets this underneath to Dobbins.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts,
It's a gain of 8.
as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix.
A short throw to Ingram. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Complete to Evan Ingram. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Nix. Flush to his right.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And his kick is good. He got every bit of... Not quite a 1st and goal, but still a red zone alert nonetheless as we jump back into the action. 1st and 10, just outside of the 10-yard line. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, but they should now have some sense of continuity and be able...
Yeah, this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. 10 yards on the touchdown pass.
And the Broncos get a bit closer. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of...
A shotgun snap, Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix.
And now another one thrown in.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And this is back down to... This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the 4th quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete.
Throwing Nix.
And incomplete on the deep.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
Here we go, shot. Green 19, good shot.
Fields down to a knee here, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And this coaching staff, CD, I think you'd agree, pleased with this overall effort.
Oh, I think they're more than pleased, right? They've got to look at each other like, wow, we just pulled this one off in a big way. Great job of motivating, even better job of game planning. They were facing a top 10 defense, so they had to make sure that everything was buttoned down, and they had it ready to go, and their guys executed.
Yeah, they were concerned not only about moving the ball through the air, but also on the ground. But both really started to come in sync. So for the Jets, it'll be a much happier locker room here as they get that first win after 5 straight losses to start the year. And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to fly back to the U.S. in a couple hours. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.